Hello friends, this is Irvin and now I'm 85 years old and 1 month old, and now it's about the mission and its support. Well, yacht design is an iterating business, and my intention is to make the boat safe in storm, very seaworthy, as seaworthy as possible. It should be able to weather Cape Horn, no problem. And this boat is a plywood testing thing. And when that's done, I will make a Navigational real one, because the Navigational is stronger, it's got insulation and things like this. So now just have to look out for sub-optimating. That is, it has to be a balanced design. So for example, if you make a boat with a very deep keel, and if you're just looking at the keel, you make it be deep and it goes very well to windward and it's a lot of stability, but it's not balanced because you cannot get into shallow water, and downwind is a disaster. So I have to watch out for that. And as the boat has to be very strong, I choose small boats, because small boats are stronger than big boats. Small structures are stronger than big structures because of the square cube law discovered by Galileo many hundred years ago. So as you scale up thing, the supporting surfaces increases with the square of the scale, but the load increases with the cube. So like to build a long bridge, well, you have to limit yourself. If you build a tall building, you have to limit yourself. But there's no problem with strength as you make things smaller. If you have a 10-meter bridge, if you want to make 5 meter, well, it's just get things stronger, no problem. You don't even have to worry about that. So making it small makes it stronger by law of nature. And also short masts. So I've been looking a lot of this Golden Globe race and Suhang and Störtebrecher and all these boats out there capsizing and they lose their mast and things like that. But square cube law, mast stands. So you don't have to worry about capsizing in that respect. And it's going to be waterproof by hatches and by the ventilation system. Air comes in here, it goes down in a surge tank, so even if it gets overflow, it flows out to the bottom. Then it crosses and goes down the side. So if the boat is upside down, no water comes in, because the air comes in the cabin is at the bottom, and now that's up above the waterline. So that's the good thing. I don't have to worry about that. Capsize will not break the boat. Capsize will not get water in the boat. And in the boat, there is hatches for everything. Everything got a place in the hatch place. And so it's not a mess when the boat capsizes. Things just there. It includes myself. It's a seat belt, have on. When the sea start breaking, put on the seat belt, comes the capsize, no worry about that, nothing break, everything in its place, no water comes in. So that's the thing. And then, most dangerous thing is in bad weather to walk up on the deck and do with the sails and things like this. Now, this boat, all the masts can be reached from the hatches. So I open the hatch, and there is the mast. So I handle the sails, I do what I need with the sail, and close the hatch again. And somehow if I want to go somewhere, I got the lifeline on. You don't have to go on the deck. And when the hatch is open, it's a door into the living area. So even if the big wave comes and even if they capsize, I'm in my place with the safety belt, and boat comes up because it got 180 degrees stability range. So I don't have to worry about that. And a little pump, I pump out the water in the aft, and in the middle is dry. And in a strong wind, downwind, I now have a tail, like a chain, I can put up from the back, and it's this a double ender, so I don't really have to worry about the transom, and the rudder is under the boat, so that's okay. I don't have to worry, and all this thing I do from the hatch too. And then it's not only the boat, it depends on the person themselves too. Here in the winter, we have seasons. We have the summer season, nice and dry and sunshine and maybe rain. But in the winter, we have snow and ice and things. And when you're out driving with the car, you have to think about that. You have to think about, now it's winter. Now you cannot drive with the same speed and things like that as in the summer. And you have the winter tires on the deck, and then you change it, and there's even a law on that. And it's the same thing with seamanship. So what is dangerous is the coast, it's the rocks and all these things. So you choose a place to start from, you choose good weather, and then you depart. For example, one time I depart from Dingle in Ireland, and I choose good weather, and I may come out. But even if change, if the wind comes out from the south, well, I can go north. If the wind comes out from the north, I can go south. So I got a lot of choices. And the same when I left from Ålesund in Norway, there you got a lot of space. You can go to choices. But of course, you look at the weather reports. Weather reports is not always accurate, but you can look at the sky and say, this looks good. And so that's the thing, you have to think about it. And then another thing is redundancy. If a thing breaks, you have to have some spare, backup and things like this. And I say most ocean crossing boats have self-steering. Like they got the wind vane, or they got the autopilot, or maybe they got both. But the autopilot is electricity and the complicated mechanical things you can not really do it there at sea. And the wind vane, well, maybe you can do a bit more. But in the capsize, they break all the time. So, but me boats, I just can balance themselves, I trim them. And even now on this boat, there's going to be a new system with the rudders. I'm going to have a tiller on the off deck. I can, as an extra, I can use C2 tiller steering. And then there's thing coming up. And there is a few more things I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you everything. So now, like I said, 85 and 1 month old, and I'm not as strong as before, but with this boat I don't have to be strong. And like I said, I used to do this boat and go testing it very good, and I don't have enough money to start with doing the sailboat now, but when this is done I somehow get more money and I start with doing the sailboat. So this boat will be a lot of testing in. And while I'm building in the sailboat, well, in the summer I can go out sailing in this one. So please support this project. And it's for old man, it's a good thing, you know, like my mussels. There's only a third of them left now. When I was young, I was strong. When I was bicycling, no one was overtaking me, not often. Now, I bicycle at least 4 times a day, and some often even girls and women, they pass me fast because now I'm 85 years old and 1 month and very few muscles left. So, thank you for this. Hello friends, this is begging day and Oscar is helping me with all kind of things, and I think if Oscar can help me, maybe you can help me too. And here how he looks. Is this true?
Yes, it's true. So help Sven with all things and send him some money.
Thank you very much, Oscar.